Hey, here we go. It is March as I record this, and I got a great piece of advice in Seville at a writers' conference last week, and I wanted to add that in here, and it's pretty exciting. So here in one word book, we have a one word book, and of course, one word book is going to be including all the 12 in the 12-step program. It's it might be 12 pages, it might be 24, it might be 36. But you can't print that. You need at Draft2Digital anyway, which is what I'm going to share with you today. You need at least, I think it's 64. So what I what I did and what they recommended, which I really love, and I will add this later, but I'm going to show you how it works now, is I have added in this, I'm going to give you a file. I'm going to share with you a file to add, basically adding pages to your book. Now, of course, we could just add a bunch of blank pages, I suppose, but what fun would that be? So what I did for now, and this is also just, I'm going to show you how we're going to get into Draft2Digital to make the print version of this book, but I'm going to make 52 writing prompts, 52 sort of creative writing prompts, 52, energetic cheerleading prompts to create our future year. So it's not just, we create our word and then, okay, we hope it goes well, which is fine. That's part of what this book is about, is creating that future year. But now we're going to have 52 tiny little exercises per week to take some notes, to have some updates, to get some inspiration, some motivation. And I'm going to be working on those 52 pages, and I will show you then how to import that into your Reedsy document. Worst case scenario is if you've already written your book in Reedsy. uh, well, another option is just to go create 52 chapters, which is kind of what I did up here, chapter parts and chapters. I actually did months. I don't know if that's so handy, but I really just want the 52 weeks. And then per week, I'm going to give you a quote and a little action step. So I've got to put that together. But before I do, I wanted to show you how this is going to work, how to create a paperback book from your more than 64-page document. Okay, so here we go. Over here on the right, I wonder, does it say, do I have this? Give me a page count here. Paragraphs. Okay, don't see that, but I'm going to do export book. Remember, I already put in my 52 chapters, right? So I want PDF. And then you can choose this stuff. Like actually like drop caps. I think they're super cool. So this is also really important. This we have a small book, right? We have a short book. However, in Draft2Digital, like this is a really small book, but 5 by 8 is pretty small as well, but kind of cool, especially for what we're doing. So, and also, as you'll see in a minute, 5 by 8 is where Reedsy, I mean, Draft2Digital can print. So there'll be more options, I think, later, but for now, let's stick with 5 by 8. Okay, so 5 by 8, and then you choose one of these. No, I'll go with that one. And then you would do export book. Click export book. And then it's going to show up, because I just did this a minute ago, right here. So I just did that. That's my book for 2024. Focus, download. I already did that. So when you do that, you're going to have a download. This takes a few minutes. Then you're going to have a PDF. Remember, this is for the print book, not the ebook. Ebook is a different story. Although ebook is click, right? This one. There's your ebook. Click export. There's your ebook. That's a different topic. We'll get to that elsewhere. Okay, now we're going to go to Draft2Digital. Draft2Digital is a publisher, really, and it is geared towards self-publishers, independent publishers. And recently, in the last year or two, they have gone into print. So we can also put our ebook up here, but I'm most interested in the print for you. Okay, so ready? Here we go. Now, I have not done this yet, so I'm going to be walking through it because I want to give you an idea of how this works. So I'm going to go to my books. When you create an account, you'll have that. You'll have to fill out a bunch of stuff. There's my books, a bunch of my books. I'm going to say add a new book. Now, right now, remember, we're interested in the print book. So I'm going to say start print book. I'm not going to fill in all this stuff yet. You should. In fact, I have cover art. And this, if you've already done it for your ebook, that's all we're going to do. So it says here, do not upload a full print wraparound. Good. We don't have a print wraparound. I'm going to browse, and I'm going to go grab, okay, this is going to take longer than I thought. But I'm going to show you, we're just going to put in the ebook version. Sorry, I should have done this in advance. I'm going to pause. Okay, there it is. So remember, that's just the ebook version. There it is. There's my focus. Book title, focus. I can do, and again, I'm not going to do all this stuff. What we really want to do right now, actually, it's part of the series, is get this book ready for print. Okay, my book does not contain that. I'm going to see if it lets me go without doing this for now. Part of a series, right? Start print book. One BSAC. Okay. I'm just going to pick one. So I guess we do have to pick them. Authorship. Great. I'm going to start that for now. Because remember, we're probably not, you can, but we're probably not going to sell this book. Okay, so this one here, PDF, I want to upload my own print interior. Yes, we do. Browse. Now I just downloaded this. So I'm just going to grab that. It's not that one. And so Reedsy also gives you two versions. We want print ready to print. So upload that. And Draft2Digital really does some amazing stuff. It gives you all kinds of tools that you can use. Okay, color images, fine. Can't do color, fine. I'll do this later. Description is too short. Okay. I'm not going to do any collaborators. I'm not going to do any non-author collaborators. So I don't have an ISBN, so I want them a free ISBN from them. Thank you very much. And we still haven't done any sizes, right? It's shared metadata. Remember, this is really just for me. So there we go. Continue. Now remember, back in Reedsy, we said we want a 5x8. So it made it for 5x8. So, look at that. Trim size, 5x8. So maybe that's based on, I haven't done this for a while. Maybe that's based on the PDF size we uploaded. Okay. Template style. So then, look, it'll give us, look, 110 pages. Okay. So here's my book. Remember, most of this stuff is this, right? Where we can type in, I'm going to make that later for you. Okay. There we go. I don't need the free PDF preview. Remember, what we really want to do here is want to order our own book. And we're going to get some fancy stuff here. Custom print. We don't have the custom print cover. It's going to look bad here for a moment. But so they show you here what they're going to do. So this is actually really cool. Here's our original ebook cover. And then they're going to, remember this, I'll do this later, right? That's about the book. And then my biography is too long. End of your print cover. Okay, here's my back cover biography. This is probably really old. It's still too long, so you'll have to change that. Apply changes. There we go. So there's my completely incorrect blurb and my terrible bio. Got the ISBN number there. That's a really old photo. And I got my cover. So I am looking good, right? Here, trim size set to 5x8. Yay, that's what I want. So 5x8, I've got a cover. I've got a print book that's over 64 pages. I want the matte. I like matte. Text color. Okay, so you can do some basic stuff here. Spine text. I mean, this spine's going to be really small, but that's fine. Back cover, author image. Oh, I can do a new one. Publisher icon. Yeah, I'm not going to do all this stuff right now. I'm going to see if I can go further. Save and continue. Remember, everything we had, we did in Reedsy and Canva, made a cover. So print book price, okay, I guess that's off, it's suggesting $6.99. Remember, I don't want, okay, I'm the original creator, print, no, I confirm that I have the rights. I understand. Okay, so here I can't make changes to the cover or file every 90 days. Save and continue. Okay, here we go. This, I want to order a physical proof copy. Distribution. So I'm not ready to publish and distribute to online stores. I don't want to do that ever, right? And I could say, oh, look, I'm ready. Digital, I'm good with it. You may not order a physical proof copy once you mark proof approval. Nope. I want to order a physical proof copy. Okay. So that's what we really want to do. Submit. I actually don't really want to do it yet. Okay, successfully submitted to the system is currently being processed. We'll email you and show you your book's print tab once you can order a proof. So I haven't done the event. I hate to make excuses, but I haven't done this in a while. So I want to I want to see how this is all going to work, because remember what I really want here. If you live in the United States, by the way, Barnes and Noble does this kind of in a friendly way. They basically say, "Hey, you got a new book? Oh, is this? Do you want to share this with the world, or is this just for personal consumption?" You say, "No, it's just for personal consumption, just for me privately." Oh, then they have a whole setup for that. So that's kind of easier. In fact, I can show how to do that. But let's go see what's going on. Okay, so preparing manuscript. It's on my print book. So I have not approved it yet. And at some point, return here. Okay, return here to order your proof copy. So once it's ready, they'll send me an email and say it's ready. And I don't know, maybe they test it or something like that. All right. So this was using Reedsy and then Draft2Digital to order a proof copy. What I'm also kind of curious about, and again, I haven't done this, so I want to know, is it going to say like proof copy on the front and everything? Because I kind of want the real book. Okay, that's it. I will keep you up to date how as to how this goes. All right, thanks for watching. More soon.